Hey guys, what's going on? We are here at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2024 here in Portland, Oregon, of course. We've got a booth with a whole bunch of stuff here. We've got Grace behind the camera right now. We've got Isaiah over here helping us out today, and we are going to just kind of show some stuff throughout the days, show some sales, show some walking around, all sorts of fun stuff, so enjoy the video.
Let's take a look at our booth for the show, guys. We didn't do the 3 days of vending this year as we ended up setting up on Friday and selling on Saturday and Sunday, but that'll definitely change next year. I heard that everyone who ended up vending during Friday was happy with their sales, so next year I'll plan on doing all 3 days. We did sell a handful of stuff during setup, so at least we didn't miss out entirely. Starting things off, here's the video game table we had set up. I didn't bring a crazy amount of games this year as I didn't have a large assortment of great stuff, honestly, so I focused mostly on the better titles and games that I figured people would want to see. I tried to be right at the bottom of the market for the large titles and under market for everything else. That definitely helped as all the mid-range stuff sold incredibly quick. I only brought 2 consoles, the Zelda Wii U edition and an N64 with an expansion pack. Both were complete and sold quickly as well. That Dora plug and play somehow made it through the entire show without being bought. Isaiah ended up bringing some big hits as well to unload. That's his copy of Snowboard Kids, Kirby's Dream Land 3, and Metroid Prime Trilogy, as well as some of the cheaper games that weren't in this case. Now, as usual, my main focus at the booth was the card section, which was mainly Pokemon singles and packs. Surprisingly, even though sales were still killer for cards, it was a lot slower than I expected, especially on singles. I sold out of both English and Japanese 151 packs within the first 4 hours of the show on Saturday, and these cheap $7 and $10 slabs ended up selling incredibly well throughout the entire show. I brought some Japanese One Piece packs to this show as well, and then one of my main focuses for this year was my graded Pokemon card mystery packs. I created 100 mystery packs and ended up selling over 60 of them at the show for $20 each. Someone even pulled the top graded card while at the show. Congrats and thanks again for grabbing some packs. Getting over to the final table here, we got it loaded with toys. Most of these original Burger King Pokemon figures sold during the weekend, and a ton of the other toys got picked up too. I sold this Taylor Swift Eras Tour cup for $10. I wasn't sure if it'd sell at the show, but at that price, it went really quick. I brought along some fun Halloween items since it's right around the corner.
Stuff now, because
He's not PETA anymore.
All but one of these Digimon figures sold, and then all of the McDonald's changeables sold to one person. I was surprised this KSI toy didn't end up selling considering all the controversy with him right now. Here's a selection of different Funko Pops I just got in. Go check out the video from the other week to see that collection. And here's a plush section. Lots of cuddly and cute friends right here. I sold this Spider-Man iDog, which I had a feeling would end up selling at the show.
it's going to be a really I personally have
Isaiah sold his brand new Mario Kart phone right at the end on Sunday, so he was super glad he did not have to bring it back. And that's what the booth looked like. After we were done setting up on Friday, we did some shopping and then checked out the arcade. We ended up watching a bit of the Tetris Championship going on that night. I'll definitely say after 10 years of going to PRGE, this was by far the best arcade experience they've ever put together. Not only were there hundreds of games to choose from, the layout was significantly better than in years past. It was in a much larger area, so there's way more room to spread out, and fill up with cabinets, consoles, claw machines, pinball, and more. Isaiah even got to play a Virtual Boy for his first time. As with every PRGE, they had a museum off in one of the side rooms, and this year's theme was based on all things gaming in 1994. There were some fun pieces in the museum, and tons of games on display thanks to John Hancock and others. My favorite thing was seeing the classic Sonic McDonald's Happy Meal display in person for the first time in several years. There was also an adjacent room that featured all sorts of Sega stuff inside, and I honestly wish I got way more video of everything because it was really cool with a lot of fun stuff. Around 1 p.m. on Saturday, the fire alarms started going off in the convention center and everyone had to evacuate. I have no idea what the actual issue was, but at least it gave us all a brief break from the chaos.
I don't see no fire.
Yeah, I don't either.
I know what it is. Somebody pulled that.
Sorry for the lack of footage from the show this year. It was an incredibly busy and exhausting weekend. It took me forever to get ready for as well. And I kind of just got too swept up in the actual experience rather than focusing on filming stuff. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about though, right?
Alright guys, and that's going to be the end of Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2024. Overall, it was a very good show for us. We did a lot better than last year, and that's my goal, is each year to get bigger and better. So thank you to anyone who came out to the show in general. Thank you to anyone who bought stuff from us, traded with us. It was a lot of fun. Sorry we didn't get too much footage of stuff throughout the show, but it was so busy we couldn't do much. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next year, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.